So Bernoulli, named after Johann Bernoulli, is a distribution that arises from a probability experiment with the following properties. Okay, so the three properties it needs to satisfy. Only two possible outcomes. A 1 will denote a success and a 0 will denote a failure. We're only performing the experiment once. That is, there's only one trial. Okay? As we'll see next in 7G, when we repeat it, that's when it becomes binomial. And we've got P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure. And so you've got your table there, your probability distribution table. And then we've got some mean, variance, and standard deviation of a Bernoulli distribution. Okay, some simple characteristics for it. So we've got a mother goes out shopping and asks her teenager to wash the dishes. Maybe this has happened to you before. If X is 1, the teenager washes the dishes. If X is 0, the teenager does not wash the dishes. Okay. Describe why this is a Bernoulli distribution. Okay. Bernoulli because we have one trial. Okay, we're only doing it once. All right, mum's going out saying, please wash the dishes. There's only two possible events. 1 is a success, they wash the dishes. 0 is a failure. So 2 possible events. And so because it satisfies those pieces of criteria, it is a Bernoulli distribution. B, given the probability that the teenager will wash the dishes is 0.32, draw the probability distribution. Okay, so our two events are not washing the dishes and washing the dishes. The probability that the teenager will wash the dishes is 0.32, which means the probability that they will not wash the dishes is 0.68. The sum of all probabilities is 1. Okay, find mean, standard deviation, and variance. Okay. The mean is 0.32. Okay, the mean is P, that's the probability of success. So the probability of the event is 1. How else could we see that's true? Remember, the mean of a probability distribution is the sum of each event times its probability. So you have 0 times 0.68, 0, plus 1 times 0.32. It is just going to be 0.32. All right, standard deviation and variance. Let's do the variance first, which is just P times Q. So 0.32 times 0.68. Punch up. And then .2176. Okay, 3 significant figures would be 218. And then the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. That's one relationship that we're starting to discover, which is the square root of, I'll put in all 4 figures so we get a more accurate reading. 2, so it's got it expressed exactly here, 2 root 34 on 25, or 0.4664, which is 0.4666. Okay, so some pretty simple number crunching here, and just a bit of an introduction to what the idea of a Bernoulli distribution is, okay? Has to have those two properties. We're only doing it once, and the events are clearly denoted. 1 is success, 0 is failure. Okay? So let's leap into that. Give it a go.